Okay, so this is how we're going to nebulize an animal. First, you have your nebulizer. It comes with a bunch of parts. You have a hose, you have a cup, and this is separated in two pieces. We'll get to that in a second. And then you have a mouthpiece. Some of them include a T-piece and an extender. It all depends on the type you get. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to plug in your machine. And then you're going to hook up your hose. And so you're going to hook your hose up to the hose connector on the piece right here. And then the other piece goes to the bottom of the cup. And here is your cup. There should typically be 3 pieces to a cup. Not all of them have 3 pieces, depends on the brand. There's the bottom piece, there's this blue piece that's an insert, and then there's the top piece. If your model comes with the insert, make sure your insert is always in or it will not nebulize for you. And so what we're going to do is we are going to take our saline and we are going to add it into our cup, however many mils that you've been prescribed. So that goes right on in the cup. If you have a medication like albuterol in a vial, you can squirt that in. If you have Flonase, it's usually a nasal spray, so you kind of tip it a little bit sideways. Tip your Flonase sideways, squirt it on in so it hits the side of the cup and drains in. And then you'll swirl them together like this. Then you're going to put your cap on, and it just sets on and twists. And then you're going to take that hose that you already hooked up to your machine and stick it in the bottom. Once you have this stuck in the bottom, you want to make sure that you keep this upright at all times. If you tilt it anyway, it'll start dripping out this way, or sometimes it can go back into the hose, and we don't want that. So then you're going to connect first your T-piece portion. Most of the human models will only have one end coming out and it won't have 2. Ours here has 2, so just pretend that this is blocked off and doesn't exist. Then you have sometimes a mouthpiece that has like a duck bill. Usually in the human side, this is what you have. And then you have an extender. If you need to do an extender, you'll hook your extender on here. And then you can nebulize this way. If you want to do just your mouthpiece, oops, other side. If you want to do just your mouthpiece, it goes in like that. And so then what you'll do is you'll turn your machine on. There is an on-off switch on every machine. This one's here. So I'm going to turn it on. And then all of your steam will start coming out of this end. You're going to put it in front of your pet's face. And if they move, you're going to try to follow them a little bit. Here, I'm going to turn this off so it's not so loud. So you'll follow them a little bit as they move. If they're being too wiggly and you can't get them to hold still, what you'll do is you'll take a carrier, like especially with cats, they tend to be a little bit wiggly about it. And you're going to put a plastic bag around the entirety of the carrier and up until the front and close it mostly in the front so you have a little area in the front open. Then you're going to stick your nebulizer into the area that you have open like this. It helps to get a coffee mug or something so you can set this in here like this and it'll hold it upright for you up against the front of the carrier. And then you'll turn it on and nebulize until all of your prescribed solution is gone. If you have a dog that's a little bit wiggly sometimes, they'll do better with a mask, and masks can be gotten for these. And you just put the mask on and it kind of attaches like this. Some of the human ones come with masks too, but those don't always work as well for dogs, so a dog one is better. I have had some people take just like a paper cup, cut a hole in it and attach it that way to use as a muzzle cup. So that's pretty much how you nebulize a patient.